Hey Aries, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, February 19th to Monday, February 26th, 2018. Now, before I get started, I just have one announcement. That is, I got a webinar coming up that I'm doing, and it's going to be on the astrology for March 2018. It will be on Saturday, February 24th at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. If you are interested, please check the link down below in my description box for you to sign up so that I can see you there. What we will be talking about is the 3 moons happening this month, 2 full moons, which don't always happen in a month coming in, and 1 new moon. I'll also be talking about a lot of planets moving through Pisces this month and into your sign, into Aries. Okay, so that's what we're going to discuss. I see this month really being a great month to overcome some things in the past that are holding you back and to step into new chapters here, to do some things that are really important to you, even if it requires you to deal with some hard things first before you can get to some of the good things. Okay, so that is what we're going to go and talk about there. If you're interested, again, please click the link below in my description box so that I can see you there. Now, for your horoscope, Aries, we have Mars hanging out in Sagittarius, which is going to be your 9th house of something new and different that you have not done before. So I think this week, what you're trying to do is something new. You're trying to move forward to expand your world, expand your life, find more excitement, do something you have not done before. Travel comes in with the 9th house. Study as well is a big thing for you this week you're trying to push forward on. Okay, as you're trying to do something new and move forward on that, I think you're also thinking a little bit about other things going on in your life. And that for you, Aries, is going to be right here where the Sun and Mercury are in your 12th house of your insides. Since the Sun and Mercury just moved there at the very beginning of this week into Pisces. So I think what's happening is while you're doing something new in your life in some way, I think you're trying to figure out how to be comfortable with it, how to feel right about it on the inside, how to overcome some things from the past as well, so that you can really start to do something new and more exciting that it is that you like in some way, okay, that you're trying to figure out. I think if you can focus on doing this new thing, okay, traveling, studying, bringing more excitement and adventure into your life, I think it is going to help you in some way. That's because the beginning of this week, around Tuesday, we have Mars here making a trine over to the North Node in Leo in your 5th house of happiness and joy. So I think that anything you can do to do something new is going to help you be happy, find more of the joy in your life, do something that is that you like, even if it takes a little bit of an emotional adjustment to get there. And even if you do have some things from the past that you need to overcome in order to step into these new chapters. All right. So that's what's going on at the beginning of the week. While you're thinking about that, the beginning of the week on Tuesday, I also think this as well, where Saturn is going to be a focus for you, because we do have Mercury in Pisces making a sextile over to Saturn, and Saturn is in your 10th house of your career, your reputation, and your social standing. So as you're trying to do something new that makes you happy and to get more comfortable with this new thing that it is that you're doing, I think you're also trying to figure out your career, where your life is going, what direction you want to put your life in, also about your reputation and your social standing in some way. I think you're trying to figure out, right, how you can do something new, but do something new that really is going to be good for you and your life, and how you can get comfortable with it all. As you're thinking about all of that at the beginning of the week, I think on Wednesday and Thursday, there could be some confusion about all of that. All right, that's because on Wednesday and Thursday, Venus then comes into a conjunction right here with Neptune in your 12th house of your insides. All right, so as you're trying to do something new to be happier in your life, maybe have a new career, put your life in a newer, better direction, maybe you're confused about what that means for you, about how you feel inside about it all. Maybe you're still feeling a little bit uncomfortable and you don't know how to overcome the uncomfortable feelings so that you can move forward, or maybe there's something from the past that's holding you back. Because this is Venus, could have to do with money, could have to do with people. Maybe there's an old financial situation or some old relationships that are preventing you from doing something new, or maybe you're just not feeling quite right on the inside about money and about your relationships as you do something that you want and that excites you. All right, I think with this Venus in conjunction with Neptune, though, the idea is to not get scared if you are confused during the middle of the week, but to be patient, to be compassionate as the best you can, and to be understanding of your situation and of the other people in your life too, so that you can get more clarity on that and move forward in a better way later. okay? So that's what I see going on. That's because at the end of the week, on Saturday of this week and into next week, we do have Venus, after it makes the conjunction with Neptune, then come into a square over here with Mars in your 9th house of something new. So as to where the beginning of the week, I think you're trying to move forward on some things, something new that you like, but you're still trying to figure everything out mentally, emotionally, still trying to work the details out. I think towards the end of the week, it becomes more action oriented, you become more decisive, and you start to really do some things in a more serious way to get some things done that you need to make happen, all right? And I think for you, what that's going to be on this weekend, moving into next week, is you begin to do some things more seriously here to get more comfortable with something new that you're doing and to overcome the past so that you can move forward. Maybe the beginning of the week, you know there's something new that you're doing, but you're not sure why you don't feel comfortable with it, but there's other things that are holding you back from doing this new thing. I think towards the end of the week, you're like, okay, I gotta figure this out. Like, I'm doing something new here that I have to do. I gotta get comfortable with it, and I gotta cut the ties to the past, and I think you start to do what needs to be done here. Could be a little bit hard because this is a square coming in, but I think if you put in the effort to move forward, to feel comfortable with your journey, and to do what needs to be done, it will help you in the end. I think it will definitely, or especially, help you here where Saturn is, because at the very end of the week we are going to have the Sun move into the sextile to Saturn where Mercury was earlier. And I think you making sure you're doing something new and getting more on board with it and moving forward is also going to start to open then more doors for you here for your career, to have the career that you want, to have the life direction that you want, and to start to feel like, okay, I'm doing something that's really important to me, that's really going to help me in a really big way, but you just first have to do this new thing and to be okay doing the new thing in order for the doors here in your career and your life direction to start opening up. All right, but I do see that being a positive thing towards the end of the week if you can figure that out. Now, there could be some confusion that comes in at the very, very end of this week, Sunday and Monday into next week, as you're trying to work all this together. That's because on Sunday and Monday, Mercury then comes into this conjunction with Neptune where Venus was earlier in the week. So we've got a lot of planets bunching up right next to each other that are slowly moving through these same spots one by one coming in. But I think what's going on toward the end of the week is that as you're starting to make more decisions about your life, do the things that need to be done, move forward, I think there's still some uncertainty lingering inside you. And I think you're getting more clarity on everything. You're starting to understand better what's going on and see more of the picture, but there's still some things you're not sure about. And I think at the end of this week, you need to be okay here, making the progress that you can make, getting more of the clarity that it is that you can get, even if it's not all there, okay? Because I think it's going to slowly start to fall together and come into place in the next few days and weeks. All right, so that you can start to get more comfortable with your life on the inside and move forward doing some things that are important for you that you really like and that can help you. All right, so that's what I've got going on for you, Aries. Now your card for the week is the 5. It's the 5 of Wands reversed. This card, normally when this card is upright, I see it as one of fighting. I see it of competition in some way. People competing for the best spot to prove that they're the best. Maybe this is an Aries card in some way. I see Wands as fire signs. But when it's reversed, the message of this card is like, don't fight, don't compete. You know, don't. If you're meant for something, it will come to you. It will happen for you. You will get that thing. You know, if you really want to stand out and if this thing is meant for you, like you will. Like sometimes the best way to stand out and to be recognized for who you are is to not try so hard. Sometimes that will let your true heart shine through you, and if you're too busy trying to beat someone else up, you know, overpower the next person, maybe people aren't going to see what you really have and what you really have to offer. And I think if you wait and are patient with all this Pisces stuff, and I think if you just take a little bit of a back seat to let everything that's coming to you come to you and to let your true identity shine from the inside out, I think you're going to have a better time of it this week than if you keep fighting for things here that maybe aren't meant for you or that just need more time to come together, right? So just patience this week, confidence this week, and what it is that you have. And I think if you can take a step back here, everything will start to come together in a much better way than it is than you thought. Yeah, that's what I've got for you this week. Aries, thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.